Ringo Starr stepped into the spotlight again this week with the release of his new album, Long, Long Road, and he made a lively appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live to mark the moment. As he walked onto the stage, he carried himself with an energy that felt almost defiant of time. At 85, he looked sharp, moved with ease, and instantly drew a warm, enthusiastic response from the crowd. An affection that reflected not just admiration, but decades of shared musical history. Interviewing someone as iconic as Ringo is no easy task. After all, he has answered nearly every imaginable question over the years. Still, Jimmy Kimmel managed to uncover a few unexpected stories. One of the most surprising moments came when Ringo recalled the last time he had to prove his identity. It happened not long ago, during a U.S. tour. Without a passport on hand, he arrived at an airport only to be stopped by security officers asking for identification. Thinking it would be enough, he suggested they simply ask the nearby crowd. Fans quickly recognized him and shouted his name, but that spontaneous confirmation did little to satisfy official procedures. Despite the unusual situation, the authorities eventually allowed him to board, but not before one final step. They insisted on a security check involving a sniffer dog. Ringo took it in stride, the dog completed its task, and he was soon on his way. The story, delivered with his trademark humor, revealed how even a global legend can find himself in oddly ordinary predicaments. Beyond his latest release, Ringo also contributed to a track on Paul McCartney's upcoming album, The Boys of Dungeon Lane, scheduled for release in late May. The collaboration began in an unconventional way, starting with a jam session alongside producer Andrew Watt. Ringo laid down the drum track first, and McCartney later built the song around it. The result feels both playful and genuine, echoing the musical roots they share from their early days together. The conversation also touched on the upcoming Beatles biopics, directed by Sam Mendes. Ringo had previously met with Mendes to review parts of the script, offering corrections and insights to keep certain details grounded. He also spoke about actor Barry Keoghan, who is set to portray him, expressing confidence in the performance. At first, Ringo admitted he approached the project as if it were a factual retelling, but once he accepted it as a cinematic interpretation rather than a documentary, he found it easier to embrace. Meanwhile, Long, Long Road continues Ringo's recent exploration of country music, following last year's Look Up and echoing the spirit of his early work like Bokus of Blues. At a stage in life when many artists begin to slow down, Ringo seems to be doing the opposite. With this release, he marks his 10th album of the 21st century, proof that his creative drive remains as strong as ever.